Yes, son, please be quiet during Daddy's review.
You gonna do a review?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a review really
This
quick.
was the movie we saw?
Yeah, the movie we saw, Gabe,
Can
okay?
you shut up?
Yeah,
Because I'm a kid?
Yeah, and don't worry, we did a review together, okay? On We Live Film.
Okay.
Okay. What did we see today, Gabe?
Chappie!
Yes, today we saw the film Chappie. I got to hang out with Gabe Burrito. Big Gabe,
Whoa.
Big Stave at Stuffed Burrito Entertainment on We Live Film, and we did a review for this film. Yes, this is the brand new movie directed by Neil Blomkamp, who made one of the best science fiction action movies that had something to say at the same time being entertaining, District 9. I really loved that movie, and I really enjoyed Elysium from a few years ago, even though I did have some issues with that. But with this brand new film, Chappie, he does have cilantro? What's his name again? Charlotte Copley. Yes, he starred in all 3 of his movies. They've been friends forever. But you never see him in this movie because he is Chappie. Well, I would say you see him when he becomes this character. Anyway, so what is this movie about? Of course, from the trailer, we all know that Dev Patel is this guy that has created this force of robots, police force in Johannesburg. A lot of the films for Neil Blomkamp, I believe, are all centered in South Africa, and we'll get into more about that. But he's created this police force that has been very successful on crime. He has to deal with his co-worker who's kind of jealous of the fact that his robots are working and this guy's not, and that would be Hugh Jackman. And then there is the great actress Sigourney Weaver, who plays their boss. And then the story takes a turn when Dev Patel's character wants to make this robot human, give him a mind of a human and a soul, and in the process, he meets a bunch of criminals, played by a band that I'm probably gonna butcher right now, Die Atwood. They're pretty popular in South Africa, and I've seen some of their videos, and I do enjoy their style. I actually enjoy their videos more. So they're a bunch of criminals that kind of become the parents, through this weird plot, become the parents of this robot once this robot becomes alive through its maker, played by Dev Patel. So like there's this, God, Dev Patel, and then the parents are these 2 crazy South Africans that, I was excited to see them in this movie, at the same time hesitant because I think this is the first time they've ever acted. But what do you want to know how I feel about this film? Of course, that's why you're here. The film looks amazing. It's a great looking movie. It has so much to offer in the visual department. Chappie is the saving grace of this movie. If Chappie was in this movie, I would probably have not a lot of nice things to say about this film. He's got heart. He's got emotions. He's probably the robot. It's surprised that the robot, thanks to the great actor of Sarto Copley, we really get to know Chappie as a real interesting character. As it, I don't know if it's a he or she, but as it comes into the world, and first, it's very childlike, feels like a baby, and doesn't know what it's doing in its surroundings, and its parents are not the nicest of people. Mom's kind of nice, but dad wants him to rob and steal. So I like that dynamic. That was my favorite aspect of the movie, that we get to see this, we see the world for the first time through Chappie's eyes. Now, there's a lot of plot to this movie. The story kind of brings this movie down a lot for me. And it didn't help that Hugh Jackman, he looked kind of funny, but that's not what bothered me. What bothered me about Hugh Jackman, that his character was so one note. He has one agenda. He's pretty much the baby. He's literally the baby of this story because he wants what he doesn't have. He's so upset that his robots are not the robots that they're using. So he gets his revenge. He's a lot worse than the bad guys that we actually kind of like. That's surprising that we get to like these bad guys that we understand. We can sympathize at the same time, not want him to do such of the crazy things that he's doing with Chappie. But overall, we can sympathize with what's going on with Chappie. He's a robot that's struggling. He doesn't know what his life has to offer. He doesn't know what's going on in his world, and he's just trying to follow anybody and progress as much as he can throughout this life. It seems like he wants some some happiness and to help him understand that. And it was really nice to see that story and that aspect of this film. I liked the way the movie looked, the special effects, the production design. We can always get some great stuff from this director. But I really haven't had an emotional experience from his films since District 9. And this film doesn't really have that emotional power. It's very uneven. At times I was wowed by what was happening, and other times I was kind of questioning what was happening, especially when it leads up to the end. I still had all these weird, strange, crazy emotions that never really came to light in the way that I wanted to. I was just kind of like, I like this movie, but I really want to love this movie because it does have some great action, some great characters, and it has a story, but the story is not that interesting or profound enough to like give this high praise. But if you got to go see it, I would definitely say go check it out in a matinee. If you're a big fan of Neil Blomkamp, yep, you're going to go check it out. But if you are just a casual viewer, I would say maybe wait and see it at home. But it does make me excited that Neil Blomkamp is making an Alien movie. That does make me excited, even though Sigourney Weaver has really nothing to do here. Hopefully she'll have more to do in the Alien film. But overall, I did like the film. I did not love it as much as I wanted to. This was my first anticipated film of the year. But overall, it was definitely worth checking out, definitely worth seeing. And I would give it a slight recommendation, even though I do feel it is not a perfect film, but a solid good movie. And for that, I am going to give Chappie, I'm going to give the film a solid 3 stars out of 4. You want to say anything, Gabe?
No, but that red battery symbol looks like the one that was on Chappie.
I'm dying, man.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.